Hey traders, welcome back. It is Thursday, January 5th, and thank you for joining me for another edition of the Trading Blog. Today was an interesting day. Actually, it started last night. Last night was an interesting night. We saw a lot of strength in the yen pretty late in the evening for me, so the Asia session, which triggered two trading opportunities. We saw the dollar yen tank, we saw the pound yen tank, and each triggered an advanced pattern formation, which I took. Now I had mixed results. The dollar yen did stop me out. We talked about it in the live room. We called it a gotcha type of move where you get that pin bar that just stops you out before reversing in the opposite direction. So that skunked me out for a few pips. Fortunately enough, the pound yen trade did win, and that win was about double the amount of the dollar yen. So that was a good sign, good to get things back on the positive. Speaking of pound yen, we were also able to take that same trade, or that same pair, I should say, and flip it into a pretty cool short this morning in our syndicate program, which also banked a pretty decent winner. So keep an eye on pound dollar right now. If you guys are watching on the 15-minute chart or the hourly chart, we actually have a bullish flag setting up. So that may be an entry before the day is over. So if I run away, that's why. But it brings up a good point. You know, it hasn't been statistically, it hasn't been the best year for me so far. It's only the first week, and you know, we had a good discussion today in our live trading room about how traders can easily get freaked out over that, how we live in a world of really instant gratification. And if we're not seeing the results we want right away, that we start to panic and we start to ditch the system. I'll probably do a lesson on that this Sunday in our Forex market preview video. But what you should worry about more so, in my opinion, is more so than win percentage is really expectancy. What is your average win in comparison to your average loss? This year so far, I've got about 3 wins only. I've got about 6 losses. So my win percentage is only about 33%. Is that good? No, but historically I've been about a 55% trader. So I know that at the end of the year, it's happened for the last 5 years, I will end up somewhere between that 50 and 60 range. So it's not an issue of whether I'm going to get enough wins or not. That's going to come as long as I consistently execute my trading plan. What I can control and what I want to be aware of is my average win versus my average loss. And right now, although I have more losses than wins, my average loss, even with taking a max pip loss on dollar Canada today, had to, that was a big one. I'm actually found a mistake that I made, printed it out, and well, not a mistake, but found something that I can review and learn from the future. So I'm excited about that. I'm moving in the right direction. Every time you can find, every time a losing trade turns into a learning experience, that's a good thing. You see, I like to print them out and actually draw on it myself. But even with taking that max pip loss, my average loss for the year is only 44 pips in comparison to my average win, which is 60 pips. And again, when you go through your back testing, when you go through your expectancy and you run your stats through that expectancy module, you're going to be able to see that, hey, if you consistently execute the plan, this is what that expectancy should be. And in most cases, unless you have a really great risk reward, you want to make sure that your average win is, or unless you have a very high win percentage, I have to say, you want to make sure that your average win is larger than your average loss. That way your profit is making up for your losing trades instead of vice versa. I don't know if you guys saw the video I did, probably about a year ago, called Statistics on Why Traders Fail. If you go ahead and watch that, it shows, it was a report done by FXCM, or the guys at Daily FX on FXCM brokerage, looking at the average trader, and actually proved that the average trader wins more than 50% of the time. The average trader doesn't have an issue finding wins. So if that's the case, how come 90+% of traders fail, right? It's because they're doing stuff to sabotage themselves, and long story short, their losses, their average loss is bigger than their average win. So all the winning they're doing is for nothing because their losers are taken away from more wins. So we want to make sure we keep that the other way around. We want to make sure we keep that average win bigger than your average loss. Unless, again, you're a very high percentage trader. In that case, then it doesn't matter as much. But For someone who's statistically and historically around 55%, 50%, I need to keep that average win higher than my average loss. So although the win percentage isn't too great this year so far, I'm on the right track with that, and that tells me all I need to know. So thank you for joining me for today's trading blog. I probably won't see you guys tomorrow because it's a non-farm day, so I don't expect too much trading to be had. But I will see you guys Sunday for the Forex market preview. You can view that over on our Trade Empowered FX channel, or if you're on the Akil Stokes channel, just go underneath the playlist and look for Forex market preview video playlist. And hey, if you guys want it early, if you want to get the Forex market preview before everyone else, make sure you get over to our website, tradeempowered.com. Click that Learn to Trade tab. There should be a little pop-up box that allows you to enter your email. If you enter your email, we do not spam you. All you do is get put on the notification list. That means every time I put out a Forex market preview, I will shoot you an email directly letting you know when it's out. I tend to do that before I upload it to the public. And also anytime we have any free giveaways, free training events, or just new stuff coming out, you get to know about it before everyone else, and that usually involves some pretty significant discounts on stuff. So I'll see you guys tomorrow in the live trading room. I'll see you, the rest of you guys, this Sunday with the Forex market preview. Until then, plan your trade, trade your plan. Good luck in the markets tomorrow.